Okay, today we're going to be working on our first assignment. It's called LBD Lesson 2.1, Sports Acronyms. Once again, it's LBD, so you're going to go to the LBD textbook. You're going to first turn to page 17. So I'm going to go to the LBD textbook. It's going to take a second to open. We're going to scroll down. I suggest you scroll using the arrow keys till we see the table of contents. We're then going to double click on 2.1 Sports Acronyms. This is actually going to take us to page 12. We need to go to page 17. This page right here. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be typing these sports acronyms and then you're going to be formatting them or changing them to bold, italicized. You're going to be changing the color. So the first thing you need to do is get the sports acronyms typed up, which I've already done. So I'm going to come down here and I have my sports acronyms typed. This should be 12 points just like everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to the instructions on page 13 and it starts to talk about formatting text. I'm going to format sports acronyms to 18 points. So I'm going to go up here to the size. I'm going to change it to 18 points. The next thing that I'm going to do is go to AFC. I'm going to choose all of it. I'm going to change it to Times New Roman. That's called changing the font style. So I'm going to change it to Times New Roman. It should be alphabetical. You may have to scroll down a little bit. Times New Roman. The next page is page 14. It continues on with the instructions. We're going to go to ESPN and we're going to change ESPN to 18 points. We're going to change IOC, the International Olympic Committee, to blue. So we're going to highlight this. We're going to go up here to more. Oops, we actually didn't need to go to more. My bad. We're going to go to this A that has an underline. We're going to change the font color to any of the blue colors that you want. That's a little light. I'd make it darker. We're going to go to LPGA. We're going to change this to bold. We're going to bold that. Major League Baseball. We're going to change this to italicized. It's kind of like the sideways eye. It's going to make the font look a little slanty. NASCAR, we're going to select this. We're going to underline it, so we're going to go to the U. NBA, we are going to change the font color to orange and underline NBA. So we're going to, not only are we going to change it to orange, we're going to come up here to the A that's underlined. We're going to also underline it as well. NCAA and NFC football. We're going to change both of these to Comic Sans. So I'm going to highlight them both. I'm going to go over here to the font style. I'm going to go to Comic Sans. I'm going to change them. I'm going to change NFL to 8 points. That's going to make it tiny. I'm going to change the PBR, the Professional Bull Riders Association, to red. Next, I'm going to change the PGA to be bold. Then I'm going to go to the United States Tennis Association, and I'm going to italicize it by clicking on the I. I'm going to go to the Women's National Basketball Association. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to change it to 20 points. Oops, there is no 20. So we're going to have to come up here and type 20 and hit return or enter. Either one, return or enter, does the same thing. And we're going to change the font to green. And our very last one is the WWF. I know it's changed. This book is a little old. We're going to bold it. We're going to italicize it. We're going to underline it. And we're going to change the font color of the text to be purple. You are now finished with your first assignment. You need to go on and submit it through Google Classroom. Thank you.